How do I click off of it? I mean, this is.
Brian,
Okay.
are you there, buddy?
I guess I'm just weirded out that I'm not seeing any evidence in YouTube Studio that we're live. That's all. I'm just.
Okay. Well, guys, so sorry for the weird introduction, but Brian, are you sure we're ready? Roma, are we ready?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's get this party started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Midday Rush. I am your host, T-Bone, and pushing the buttons today, we have the old man, the wise man, the grumpy man, Brian. How are you doing today, good sir?
Trying to get by.
Oh, well, that's how we always do it every single day. And in our next chair, rounding us off, we have the lovely Elizabeth. How are you doing today, dear?
I'm doing great, T-Bone. How are you, and how's everybody today?
I am doing fantastical like always. Now, who is going to be starting us off with the very first article of the day?
Yeah, that'd be me. Let me get this pulled up. Let me go back here.
All right, guys, so let's rev our engines. Brian, hit us with it.
This comes at you from the Daily Mail. Ultra-processed foods do not cause obesity, says U.S. government's top diet advisors in bombshell review of current evidence. Studies have been biased. Say it ain't so. Ultra-processed foods, demonized for years for their supposed effect on our waistlines, do not actually make people fat, according to a bombshell report. Okay. The U.S. government's top dietitians found limited evidence these foods cause people to gain weight faster than any other food after reviewing more than a dozen studies going back to the 1990s. The report has been released in full and has not been released in full, and only segments have been uploaded online. Well, because,
Yeah.
You got to keep people interested.
Yep. Got to fudge those numbers.
Yeah, we got to get those numbers up, those rookie numbers. But the snippet suggests there's nothing intrinsic about processed food that causes obesity, and the amount of calories one eats is the most important factor in weight gain. No shit, Sherlock.
Right. Yeah, all the extra sodium, all the chemicals that are in there that mess with your hormones. No, that couldn't be any a cause of why people gain weight so quickly.
You know what?
Their bodies don't work properly.
I think we need further studies.
Yes.
More government funding. Where's Dr. Fauci? Where's Dr. Fauci?
Yes, we should send a big chunk of our tax dollars into looking into this further. I do agree.
Absolutely. Moving on
with this very, very next article. Biddy, hit us with this next article, please, if you don't mind.
Sure. Brian, if you don't mind putting that in the chat for me, and I'll pull it up.
Alrighty.
Coming to you from AP News, Hamas responds to Gaza ceasefire plan, seeking some changes. U.S. says it's evaluating the reply. So Hamas said Tuesday that it gave mediators its reply to the U.S.-backed proposal for a ceasefire in Gaza, seeking some amendments on the deal. It appeared the reply was short of an outright acceptance that the United States has been pushing for, but kept negotiations alive over an elusive halt to the 8-month war. War, huh? The foreign ministries of Qatar and Egypt, who have been key mediators alongside the United States, confirmed that they had received Hamas's response and said mediators were studying it. Quote, "We are in receipt of this reply that Hamas delivered to Qatar and to Egypt, and we are evaluating it right now," White House National Security spokesman John Kirby told reporters in Washington. Hamas spokesman Jihad Taha said the response included, quote, "amendments that confirm the ceasefire withdrawal, reconstruction, and prisoner exchange." Taha did not elaborate. But while supporting the broad outlines of the deal, Hamas officials have expressed wariness over whether Israel would implement its terms, particularly provisions for an eventual permanent end to fighting and full Israeli withdrawal from Gaza in return for the release of all hostages held by the militants. So this is a little nuts.
A little, maybe a lot. Oh, come on now, Biddy.
I know. Yeah, it's just a little bit. Just a little concerning that maybe we're sticking our toes in our noses in things that we should not have been in the first place. But what do I know? I'm just a civilian. I just pay for the stuff.
I mean, yeah, I will say Brian is the one who did go in fight for us. So Brian, any words to say on that one, sir?
Whatever stops the people dying the fastest is whatever I will get behind and support.
Yeah.
And getting all the hostages released. Whatever. Yeah. That's where I am. Stop the dying, release the hostages, and oh, by the way, let's stop spending American treasure, and let's not a single American life is worth this shit.
Yes. Reevaluating what's being funded.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, there's been money sent over there already, correct?
Yeah, it's time to turn off the net. It's time to turn off the freaking tap.
Yeah.
Well, no. What I'm trying to get at is, do we have like an estimated number of like how much is, like, it's definitely in the billions, right?
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean,
Brian, you were in the military. Come on, man. You're supposed to know these things, man. Come on now.
well, I've got other worries these days. I don't really kind of, Okay.
I'm looking it up to see if I can find something real
Okay.
quick, like a number, but hold on. Okay, so the United States has given Israel more aid than any other nation since World War II. Okay, so that's a total of 260 billion since that time. In 2023 and early 2024, the US provided Israel with about $18 billion in aid. So there you go.
All right. Okay.
All right, well, how about we move on to the very, very next article, because $18 billion is a lot of taxpayer United States money that has been sent over. But we're disregarding that. Hit us with the very next article.
All right. Go ahead, Biddy.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. Thank you, Brian. So coming to you from my favorite news article, New York Post. 6 suspected terrorists with ISIS ties arrested in sting operation in New York, Los Angeles, and Philadelphia.
Philly? Hey, yeah. You're talking about my city?
Yep. We're all in this together.
Biddy, they got your city and they got my city. Yep. It's bad. It's bad out here.
Yeah, and I love how they put a little, like, cute little picture up there just to make you feel better. So 6 Russian nationals suspected to have terror ties to ISIS have been arrested in a coordinated sting operation spanning Los Angeles, New York, and Philadelphia, the Post can exclusively reveal. 2 ICE sources confirmed to the Post that they arrested the 6 people who hail from Tajikistan over the last week after the FBI contacted the agency to warn it. 2 others who were part of the same group were also arrested after being under surveillance for several months by a multi-agency joint terrorism task force. Part of the investigation featured a wiretap which revealed one of the now arrested individuals was talking about bombs. Lovely. Well,
bombs?
Remember the Boston Marathon bombing? I'm afraid something like that might happen again, or worse, one of the sources told the Post. The target, who was subject to the wiretap, was previously released by federal authorities at the southern border with a court date next year, but it has since emerged he has potential ties to ISIS, sources said. In a joint statement, the Department of Homeland Security and FBI told the Post, quote, over the last few days, ICE agents arrested several non-citizens, pursuant to immigration authorities. The actions were carried out in close coordination with the FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force. The individuals arrested are detained in ICE custody pending removal proceedings. So I have a question. They've been monitoring these folks for months, right? Gathering information, whatever have you, they have to go through. Why don't you say, okay, we know this, right? Because we've seen people cross the border saying, we're here, be afraid, and all that other kind of jazz.
Right.
If you know that this is happening on the low, why don't you just close the floodgates while you're investigating? Why allow it to stay open while you have these kind of things unfolding? Whether or not you had all the evidence, whatever, I'm not going to speak to that because I don't know what they do entirely. That is the crazy part to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's military gain
I
of
mean,
function.
these people are on a freaking watch list, right? And why are they not detained at the border or detained at the border and held someplace secure? I mean, why are they okay? Here's your plane ticket and your bus ticket or whatever. And your and your what's that card people are on assistance on? Used to be
The
called
gift
food
card.
stamps.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, like EBT benefits.
Yeah. Yeah, here's your EBT card. Here's your plane ticket, and here's your court date.
Mm-hmm. It's the same old story too with these agencies. Is like, we have a mass shooting. All of a sudden, it's like, oh yes, we've been monitoring this person for months. It's like, okay.
Right. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you think, T-Bone? Should we or Biddy, you think we should move on? T-Bone, consensus?
Yes, I think so. What do you think, T-Bone? You got anything to add?
Okay, well, moving on.
We might have lost connection. Yeah, we can
Might
move on
have.
now. Yeah.
Okay, this one comes at you from SCNR.com. Federal judge rules sex reassignment law is unconstitutional by Chris Carr. Federal district judge ruled Florida's treatments for sex reassignment law is unconstitutional. Judge Robert L. Hinkle, the federal district court in Tallahassee, ruled against key components of the law, stating that prohibited parents from making medical decisions on behalf of children who identify as transgender. Among other things, SB 254, which was approved in May last year by Governor Ron DeSantis, permitted state courts to make temporary emergency jurisdiction over children who were subjected to or threatened with being subjected to sex reassignment prescriptions or procedures. Excuse me. The law banned all minors from receiving sex reassignment procedures or prescriptions and made it a criminal offense for healthcare practitioners to provide those services. The elephant in the room should be noted at the outset, Hinkle wrote in a 105-page ruling on Tuesday. Gender identity is real. The record makes this clear. The defendants have admitted it. At least one defense expert has also admitted it. Despite the defense admissions, he continued, there are those who believe that cisgender individuals properly adhere to their natural sex and that transgender individuals have inappropriately chosen a contrary gender identity, male or female, just as one might choose to read Shakespeare or Grisham. Many people with this view tend to disapprove of all things transgender and so oppose medical care that supports a person's transgender experience. Citing quotes from state house lawmakers who supported a version of the legislation, Hinkle said, the sponsor's purpose, at least in part, was to prevent individuals from pursuing transgender identities. After quoting one lawmaker who said, the truth is there's no such thing as someone being able to change their sex, the judge said, this completely misunderstands gender identity. He went on to suggest discussions of castration, mutilation, or just political hyperbole. No, Your Honor, respectfully, sir.
Mm-hmm.
They accurately describe what's going on.
Yes. And, the problem is this is, you wouldn't let a minor get a tattoo, right? Because it's permanent. It's something invasive. Like, you wouldn't let that happen.
If you're 16, you need your parents' permission to get a tattoo.
Right. Why is something like this that is life-changing, it's permanent, you can't go back, there's a lot that goes into it as far as constant medical care, and there's a lot of studies that haven't come out yet that they need to do more research on. Why is this a problem that you say, okay, you have to wait? Wait until you get older, over 18, over 20, I don't know, whatever. Then we can reassess it and see if that's the route that you still want to go. Like, when
Biddy,
you're an adult, you
Biddy.
do your thing.
Their entire argument is, oh, it's reversible. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Do you have any idea what Lupron is, my guy? I mean, like, I'm not the most well versed on what Lupron is. Biddy does work in a hospital, so she may have a little bit more idea as to what Lupron is. But to my understanding, whatever Lupron is it's some drug that they give to criminals or something when they go bye or something. I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
Lupron is a chemical that they give to sex offenders.
Oh.
Yes, that's basically chemically castrates them.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So you were you were right on there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Do these people even know what this thing is? I mean, like, I apparently didn't, but yeah, come on now, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad, and it doesn't make sense that's I mean, what am I talking about? It does make sense why the judge would rule in that way.
What are you talking about, man? I mean, it would make sense to, like, an insane person, but to a sane person, I can't personally see it. That's just
everybody's just so they've made it to where you're afraid. You know, not everybody is, we discuss it, but they've made it so where people are afraid, or they feel like they're going to harm somebody if they question it. They've totally cut off the whole conversation.
That's awful. That's awful. Well, how about we move on to the very, very next article? Who's taking it for us?
Miss Elizabeth, would you do the honors, ma'am?
Absolutely, sir. All right, so coming to you from Scanner News from Chris Bertman, Young Thug's lawyer held in contempt of court, taken into custody. It's Brian Steele. What this is coercion, witness intimidation, ex parte communications that we have a constitutional right to be present for. Rapper Young Thug's lawyer, Brian Steele, was held in contempt of court after revealing Judge Ural Glanville, prosecutors, and a Georgia State star witness had been in private conversation prior to Monday's court proceedings. The conversation reportedly took place in Glanville's chambers prior to Monday's court proceedings. Steele refused to divulge how he became aware of the private conversation between Glanville, prosecutors, and star witness Kenneth Copeland in the racketeering trial faced by Young Thug, the stage name of Jeffrey Lamar Williams. The attorney was escorted from the courtroom and sentenced to spend 20 days in Fulton County Jail, per Glanville's order. Steele was ordered to report to the Rice Street facility by 7 p.m. on Friday and would serve his jail sentence over the next 10 weekends, per the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Quote, how about the witness? How about Mr. Copeland, who supposedly announced that he's not testifying and he'll sit for 2 years, and supposedly this honorable court, or let me rephrase that, this court said, I can hold you until the end of this trial, Steele said. Quote, you've got some information you shouldn't have gotten, Glanville said. That's the judge. You are not supposed to have communication with a witness who's been sworn, Steele retorted. If that's true, what this is coercion. Witness intimidation, ex parte communications that we have constitutional right to be present for. Glanville then ordered Steele's removal from the court. Mr. Williams did not wish to be here with me, Steele told Glanville. You are removing me against his will, my will, and you are taking away his right to counsel. Steele then criticized Glanville for conducting material business of the trial without his presence, adding he couldn't learn about the trial online. For that reason, additionally, I asked for a mistrial, noting he did not expect the judge to grant his request. This is really, really scary, you guys. I mean, the actions happening in these courts across our nation are, should concern everyone. The fact that the question at hand in the court was, how did you come upon this information? over what is actually, and that's because he basically called the judge out to his face, and it was taken on record. So the judge gotten his feelings about it, but he had a legitimate question, like why
the judge is always in his feels. What are you talking about, Biddy?
I know. It's like why did that happen? Are we gonna address it? Are you gonna say whether or not that happened? Like, the judge didn't even deny it. Basically, he just kept asking, how did you come upon this information? So that's a little fishy to begin with. But yeah, just keep your eyes peeled, your ears open. Just pray for this nation. It's crazy.
Yeah. So moving right along, we got
Guys, let's move on to the very, very next article. Brian, how about you hit us with it?
Yeah, this one comes at you from MSN or from CNN by way of MSN. So it's Communist News Network.
Yeah.
What's
the
wrong with
CNN?
MSN?
Oh, I don't like them.
Yeah. RFK Jr. files a complaint with the Federal Election Commission over CNN debate criteria. What?
Huh?
Kennedy's campaign filed a complaint with the Federal Election Commission on Tuesday alleging President Joe Biden's campaign, former President Donald Trump's campaign, and CNN violated federal election campaign laws in scheduling the network's June 27th presidential debate. The complaint alleges CNN colluded with the Biden-Trump campaigns in scheduling the debate, setting debate qualification criteria, which Kennedy team claims amounts to prohibited corporate contributions to both campaigns. The Biden campaign directed a request for comment to the Democratic National Committee, which declined to comment. The Trump campaign did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Okay, so fast forward, spoiler alert. FEC, CNN presidential debate violates finance laws if Kennedy is kept off stage. So, so it sounds like Kennedy has to be on stage.
Yep. He was like, I want to hang out too, you guys. No, but I mean, listen, if he's the leading candidate of the independent party, I want him on that stage.
Right.
Yeah. Who is the guy the libertarians even picked?
Oh, I actually
forgot. Is it like some young guy or whatever? It's not even RFK? Like, what's going on, man?
Yeah, they got problems with over there in the Libertarian Party. We all know this.
Yeah, his name is Chase Oliver. He's the presidential nominee for the 2024 election in the Libertarian Party. He's an activist from Georgia.
Yeah. So just to remind everyone, this is June. November is 1, 2, 3, 4.
5 months.
4.5, 5 months away.
Yeah.
Okay. Election year. So we're going to start seeing a lot more stories like this one.
Oh, yeah.
Coming at you from yahoo.com, coming at you from the AP via Yahoo News. Voting machine contract under scrutiny following discrepancies in Puerto Rico's primaries. What?
Huh?
Puerto Rico. I mean, look. Let's
I should have tried to find a Fox article about this, but anywho.
Let's explore this a little further. Puerto Rico's Elections Commission said Tuesday it's reviewing its contract with U.S. electronic voting company after hundreds of discrepancies were discovered following the island's heated primaries. Problems stem from software issues that caused machines supplied by Dominion voting systems. Oh my God! Where have I heard that one before?
Tucker, are you out there? Are you in the chat?
Oh, I will take a quick pause. T-Bone, did you see the announcement?
Yeah, I did. Did you see the announcement, Brian?
I did see the announcement, so I think
guys, it is an amazing announcement, guys. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the YouTubes, guys, go to Timcast IRL because none other then the man, the myth, the legend, Matt Gaetz is going to be on the show tonight. Timcast IRL, guys, if you would like to ask this man a question, you have the ability to call in and talk to him. Matt Gaetz, guys, he legitimately what state is he in charge of?
Florida. He's a congressman from Florida.
Florida man. Yeah. So Florida man, guys, if you'd like to talk to Florida man, get your questions in so you can talk to him at I believe it's about 10:30 p.m. tonight. Guys, so get your questions in early so you can talk to him. Brian, back to the regularly scheduled Screwed Up program.
Yes, sir. Okay, so took care of that piece of business. No one's contesting the results from the June 2 primary that correctly identified the winners. Machine reported vote counts were lower than paper vote counts, and paper ones in some cases, and some machine reversed certain totals or reported zero votes for some candidates. The concern is that we obviously have elections in November, and we must provide the island with not only with the assurance the machine produces a correct result, but it also the result it produces is the same one that is reported. Well, yeah.
That's all we want. I mean,
that's all we want.
That's usually the function you're looking for.
That's all we're asking for. You know, you can have your computerized voting machines. You can have all that. You can have your automated tallies, but have paper that, if need be, you can go back and audit the electronic tallies with the physical paper that someone took a physical pen and put a physical mark on to indicate their preference for election. Why is that so hard?
I don't know.
Why is that hard?
Even in the bank, don't they, when the tellers are counting before they put it in the machine, the counting machine, don't they count it real quick, put it in the machine, count it in the machine? Yeah. We're talking about our elections, folks. Who's going to be running our country? Who's going to be passing laws? Like, why is that so terrible to ask for the most amazing, process possible? The most cleanest process possible.
Cleanest process possible.
Yeah, try to say that 3 times fast. But yeah, it's wild.
Okay, before we move on, because I know we're getting to bzz time.
Yeah.
You will appreciate this. Today, I got behind a car that had a personalized tag that said 4 letters. It said MSNY, and it had a custom frame around the tag that said Bronx Girl for Life.
Yeah. Oh, you should have taken a picture. I
was driving in the company vehicle, and I would have got fired if I'd have tried to take a picture.
Yeah, definitely don't then. Oh, I love that. That's great.
All right, T-Bone, you know what time it is.
Sir, it is time for T-Bone to do what the peoples call the winning. The winning. T-Bone is going to do the winning today. Guys, it's time for the be or not. Brian, hit me with these rules, good sir.
All right, here we go. Here's headline numero uno. Biden says giving him the finger. That says little kids giving him the finger all the time. Happens all the time as he's driving through rural towns. Because they want to touch my hairy legs, and I won't let them because Jill says it's creepy and weird.
No, he touches the hairy. He lets the children touch his hairy legs because he was a lifeguard back in, the 1400s. But it's okay.
Anyway, heading on the headline 2B. Hunter Biden has been convicted. Here are 9 things that happened next.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I have one more.
All right.
But wait, there's more. Headline C3PO. Kyle Rittenhouse. Newsweek is gay.
Wait, is that a quote?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we have letter 1 coming in saying Biden likes to do the touching of the kids. We got number B coming in saying Hunter is doing the convicting because he's convicted because, sure, he shouldn't be convicted on that. He should be convicted on other things, but that's an entirely different problem. And number 3 is just Kyle, my homie, my main man's Kyle. Kyle, screw you, Kyle. No, actually, don't screw you, Kyle. Kyle's a really nice guy. Kyle saying, Newsweek is gay. Is that GHAY? Because that's gay. But, I get that. Yeah. I want to see what the chat is saying. Chat's saying letter 2. Why they're going with number B? I don't understand. I really don't. However, if number B is the right one, wait, Brian, yeah. So it's Hunter Biden has been convicted. Well, obviously he's been convicted. We all know this. We talked about it the other day. Here are 9 things that happen next. He gets exposed. He goes to jail. And a big, large 6'8" white man by the name of
Be careful.
Big Chocolate.
Be careful. Oh, jeez. T-Bone.
I don't know why.
Why do I even?
Yeah.
Entertainment purposes only.
Oh yeah.
Good Lord. I'm sorry, folks.
I don't even think that's a real name. So I think I'm good. What happened?
I'm joking.
I don't hear T-Bone. Gonfall, sir, what are you talking about? You don't hear T-Bone. I am talking right now. Good, sir. Now, what I am going to pick is number B, just because Hunter is very, very dumb, and I do believe he should be in jail, but not for these gun crime. Yeah, Brian, tell T-Bone has won.
All right, T-Bone. Go ahead and take your victory lap.
Yeah.
All T-Bone does is win, no matter what. Guys, I win every single day. It's Monday, so at the start of the new week.
I honestly thought this one was going to split the chat.
Why?
Especially
Dude,
with that.
It's Hunter saying, guys, I did not buy a gun after I did crack cocaine. It never happened. Even though I wrote it in my book and I told it to everybody. It never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, and
also there's definitely not pictures either. But it's okay.
I shouldn't be considered addicted because I didn't know I was addicted at the time. So.
Oh yeah, homie was so addicted he tried to smoke Parmesan cheese. He said this on a morning show where children watch.
Yeah, this is true.
This is true. This is very, very true. And that's very, very messed up. So yeah, what were the 9 things, Brian, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, let's see here. Finally gets his gun and crack back now that his trial's over. Finally get his gun and crack back now that his trial's over. Post $1 million bail, one piece of original artwork. They're going to worth a fortune in Ukraine. Awaits sentencing at a beach house while playing video games with his best friend and crackhead Steve. Aw, Steve.
Oh, Steve!
Strip search upon entering prison will be. Wait a second. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I was just making sure that the YouTubers could see that. Get back to what I was doing. Strip search upon entering prison will be live streamed on his GoPro. Not again. I mean, his new cellmate, Donald J. Trump. Well, this is awkward. Start a cooking show called Simmer in the Slammer. Such a creative talent. Decide if he would like conjugal visits from Russian hookers or his brother's widows. Decision. Remains stuck in prison after his dad accidentally pardons Beau Biden instead. Come on, Joe!
Oh.
He finally walked free when Trump assumes his presidency and all the sad things become untrue. It can't happen soon enough. As you can see, his experience will be a tad different than former President Trump's. Good luck, Hunter. Oh, and there's a link to. Okay, we don't have time to go down that rabbit hole.
Right.
So,
Guys, these 9 reasons have been the stupidest reasons I've ever seen. That's all I want to say. But guys, with the ending of the very, very first game, it is time to move on to the second game. My favorite game. It's time for Caption This. Guys, it's where I give you the photo, you give me the caption. Guys, this beautiful, 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 I'm Batman. Actually, no. I'm Batman. I'm Vengeance. I'm Donald Trump. I am Donald J. Trump. Yeah, guys, so apparently you are supposed to give me captions to make this picture memeable. Why the Don is wearing bat ears? I don't know. But homie's wearing a suit. He's such a G as Batman.
Yes.
Bro, he wears a suit. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm saying. Guys, get your captions in because I do believe it is time for Biddy's 100-meter dash. Biddy, please take it away.
Got you, T-Bone. Okay, so coming to you from people.com, 5 University of Georgia sorority sisters save mom and kids from sinking car. Absolutely admirable. 5 sorority sisters from the University of Georgia are being hailed as heroes for saving a mom and her 2 children after the woman's SUV fell 135 feet into a creek and began to sink. The college students were en route from Athens, where the university is located, to Savannah for a girls' weekend last Friday when they came across the accident in Burke County. We were kind of just driving down in the part of Georgia, a very rural area, and we were approaching this bridge that was probably about 2 stories above the creek below, Molly McCollum told the news station. But after they observed a white SUV leave the roadway and roll over into the creek, the police said the women stopped. We kind of pulled over super fast, go down this hill to this boat ramp area, and we just see this white minivan submerged underwater. That was definitely quoted all the way with all the likes. McCollum said the 5 women, McCollum, Jane McArdle, Eleanor Cart, Clark Jones, and Caitlin Lanace, then stepped into action. They quickly turned around, went to the crash site, and without hesitation, jumped in the water and pulled the driver and 2 children out of the vehicle. Lori Kraft, the mother who crashed into the creek with her 2 kids, recalled the terrifying moment when she lost control of her car in the raining weather. Once the car came to a stop and I realized I was in the water, Kraft told WRDW-TV, all I was thinking is that I have to get out and get my kids out. The group of women managed to get Kraft's 8-year-old out of the car, but her younger son was submerged for several minutes before the women got him out of the water. We see the mom pop out of the car, and we're just tag teaming, trying to get the children out of the water, McCollum recalled to WAGA-TV. The smaller kid, he was 4 years old. He was fully under for what we think is about 4 to 5 minutes. Thankfully, Jones knew CPR from her previous work as a lifeguard in high school. I didn't have time to swim up to the shore or anything, Jones told WRDW-TV, so I just sat on a tire and I laid him out on the side of the car that wasn't under the water yet and performed CPR. Then eventually he came to and started crying and breathing. It was really a surreal experience. Now the sheriff's office and Kraft are thanking the women for their heroic actions. The quick thinking and bravery of these women is absolutely admirable, the police said. We are grateful you were in the right place at the right time. 1 week later, Kraft and her children are recovering from the scary accident and are hoping to meet the women who doubled back to save their lives. I really wish I could stand face to face with these girls and thank them for how much they actually helped me and my kids get out safely, Kraft told WRDW. We are able to be here today because of how they helped.
Now, I will say that is a wonderfully white pill story. Somebody being able to just jump in. I mean, I will say I was a lifeguard for about 5 years while I was in high school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. I saved about half a dozen people I tried everything in my power to prevent saving people, just because that's what lifeguards are supposed to do. Preventative actions before actually needing to save the people. But the knowledge is always great to be able to save people. I don't want to say once a lifeguard, always a lifeguard, but it's kind of a little difficult to forget some of those teachings, like 30 to 2, 30 beats to 2 breaths, stuff like that. You really got to just remember things like that. And kudos to these people who just take action. I mean, honestly, these people just decided, hey, yo, I don't care about my own life. I'm going to go and try and save these people. I mean, I do care about my own life, but I'm going to try and save these people because I was trained to be able to save these people. And I'm going to do it.
And especially shout out to that girl, right? Because she said that she knew she wasn't going to be able to get him out of the water to do the CPR. So she found a spot on the car that was going down where she can lay him out to do the CPR there. And that was quick thinking just in itself, that she knew that it was crucial that she did it right then and there. Just amazing all around, these young women.
Well, Biddy, that was a great story, but I do believe it is time to go back to our regularly scheduled effed up program. Guys, it is time to get back to Caption This, where you give me, I give you the picture, you give me the caption. Yeah, so we got the Don doing, I don't know, he's Batman. I don't know, man. I didn't even come up with this picture. Guys, I want to shout out to the lovely gothic girl, Crimson, because she created something. She had me create something. I gave it to her. She was like, I like that idea, but I don't like it good enough. So I'm going to create my own thing. And I'm like, yes, dear. Whatever you say, dear. So she gave me this. So shout out to the gothic girl, Crimson, for giving us this lovely Donald Trump photo. Donald J. Trump. Guys, it is time to read these captions. Okay. All right.
I'll give it my best shot here.
What? No, Brian. T-Bone's gonna read them. I just gotta find them first. I'm ready.
Okay. Go ahead.
Guys, coming in with the very first caption. He's not the president we deserve, just the president we need right now. Cue the music. Dun 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 dun. I don't know what he was saying, but cue the music.
Stiffy.
Stiffy coming in saying,
out of nowhere.
Oh, baby!
We got a wild runner
coming out of left field. What does the boss gotta say?
Hey!
I think I came just in time for you guys.
Yes, you did.
You did.
Thank you, sir.
Roma,
it's time for you to read, sir.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for this opportunity. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. This is for Caption This. He's not the president we deserve, just the president we need right now. Cue the music.
Hey! Word.
Cue. Okay, yeah, he said cue the music. Stiffy coming in saying, grab him by the bat wings.
Stiffy. Can't take her anywhere.
Again, we have another one with Trump is a hero, not the hero we deserve, but the hero we needed.
100%.
Stiffy coming in saying, the Dark Knight. Re-elected.
Nice.
We can pray. We can hope.
Then we've got the Orange Knight Rises.
Then we've got I grabbed Catwoman by the
Don't
beep beep.
Expletive. Then we've got you can't have a gold Batmobile, Alfred.
Oh man.
Then we've got coming in with the boss. He's saying, I'm not even going to even try that.
I'll
Roman,
say
just
this.
take it over.
I'll say this one. All right. If Coffee and Hamburgers was a person.
Okay. I didn't get it. Chris, the Sinoski man, coming in saying, after exploring every other avenue, President Trump brought Batman from retirement to drain the swamp.
What do you mean the Joker is president? I'll fix that. Make Gotham great again.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Vash coming in saying, if Batman was fat. Now, Vash, Donald J. Trump is probably a very, very fit for being, 79. Like, come on, guy.
Yeah.
Coming in with Ukraine's unchecked corruption, President Trump enlisted Batman to deal with the issue. Uh-oh. Where you at, T?
I'm coming in saying, look at my bat ears. They are, you gay? Huge. They are huge. They are the best bat ears. Wait, I didn't even know this was in the Trump voice. Okay, sorry. I'll do this in Trump voice. Look at my bat ears. They are huge. They are the best. They are the best bat ears. Better than Batman. Better than anyone.
Superlatives.
Tell me about it. MAGA Man keeps telling us he is not Trump.
Nice.
Okay. KC coming in saying, Iron Man sucks.
All right. Then we've got Rick going with, all that's missing is Chuck Norris and Kid Rock, and we'll have the ultimate American badass.
Hey.
Wait, I was told that the dead man was the American badass. Am I wrong?
I don't have my soundboard up. Dang it!
I mean, you're missing the.
I had his entrance music too.
Oh man.
You have the bell?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you have the dead man's intro, or you have the American badass's intro?
It's actually the dead man's.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I'm pretty sure they're two different sounds.
They are,
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I know sports.
WWE ain't sports.
When Trump gets elected in his inauguration speech, and then he's about to speak, and then the Undertaker comes out.
Yes. Oh my gosh. The
No, it can't be, dude. Guys, fucking Mark Calloway. He retired. Not too long ago. But you know what? You know what I learned recently? He has his own podcast, and I was listening to him, and yeah, guys, go check him out. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I find it really, really interesting. Guys, I think we need a poll for the winners, because I'm not gonna be able to pick there. There's like some 2s. There's a 3. There's a 3. There's a 3. Yeah, there's another 3. I mean, I guess.
Here.
I hear some clicking, so I think Biddy's already working on it.
Are you copying and pasting, Biddy? Because I don't know how to do that thing. You know, the thing with the thing and the thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah, Biddy's got those receptionist fingers.
Oh yeah, she does the typing of the way. Type.
Am I doing the 2s and the 3s?
No, you're doing the 3s.
Okay. All right. Here you go.
Oh, wrong entrance music.
Make Gotham great again.
Maguga.
He's a good guy.
Frankly,
He's one of us.
I'm amazed this is all actually working.
What's happening? What's going on? Brian.
I'm amazed by you.
You know,
I'm amazed at the way you kiss me all the time. I don't know the lyrics.
Wait,
we put this stream together basically with duct tape, baling wire, and chewing gum, and you know,
was it chewing gum?
And especially today, it just worked, you know. So
Yeah, that's that. Brian, you need to trust T-Bone.
Dude,
How many times do I need to tell you this?
Trial by fire.
Yeah,
right.
trust T-Bone.
All right, we got it. We got the captions in. Number 1, Trump is a hero, not the hero we deserved, but the hero we needed. Then we got a number 2, the Orange Knight rises. Number 3, after exploring every other avenue, President Trump brought Batman from retirement to drain the swamp. And number 4, look at my
Oh, wait.
Bat ears.
Okay. Wait, I got it. Look at my bat ears. They are huge. They are the best bat ears. Better than Batman. Better than anyone. Because I am Bat Trump.
All
They're
right.
huge.
Huge. And the winner of Caption This is...
T-Bone.
No. No.
What? I thought I won.
Jesus. My goodness.
T-Bone, Caption This is not about you winning.
Yeah. It's for the
Okay.
peeps.
Okay. Whatever.
Caption This is about everyone winning.
Well, no, it's about the winner actually winning, Brian. Who won, Roma? Tell me.
And the winner of Caption This is... the Orange Knight rises.
Yeah. Go Crimson.
Go Crimson! Go Crimson! Go Crimson! Go Crimson!
Yeah, Crimson will take her victory lap tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, sure. Guys, I think it's time to do the shilling. Guys, at 2 p.m. on Saturday, guys, it's gonna be a great show with Brian and Biddy. Take us away.
Oh yeah, so you'll get to see the flip sides of the B, which I think I got 2 pretty good ones today.
Yes.
So you'll get to see those, and then all the leftovers. Which holy crap, we got a ton of leftovers.
You guys are got your work.
Yeah, we're gonna be eating fat and happy come Saturday at what time, Biddy?
At 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, ma'am.
Guys, and at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, it is none other than the boss, Roman Nation! Take us away, boss!
Yes, sir. That'll be at 10 p.m. on Rumble, Roman Nation, and we're going over episode 2 of Past, Present, and Future, the January 6th events. Let's go.
Guys, and like I said earlier in the show, if you'd like to call in and talk to Matt Gates, who is going to be the guest of Timcast IRL, please get your questions in so Brian, Roma, and myself can look it over and, pick it to see whether or not you get to talk to Matt Gates. Now, guys, I do believe it is time to end this amazing stream. Thank you very much for listening in to our very own Midday Rush. Biddy has something to say, dear. If you'd like to say something, please do.
Absolutely. Thank you guys on YouTube for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're always alerted any new videos we drop on this channel. Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Roma, any last words, sir?
Nope. Make sure you guys go out and thank your veterans for keeping you safe.
This is very true. And Brian, end us off with some wise words, good sir.
Well, a poet, some might call him a philosopher, once said, "You can't always get what you want." No, you can't always get what you want. But
now,
if you try
those are some wise
sometimes,
words. Okay, sorry.
you stepped on me. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you'll get what you need.
That's right.
And now, those are some wise words to live by. Now, it is time to end this great show, guys. My name is T-Bone. This is the Midday Rush. Thank you for listening in. That is the boss Romanation, the lovely Elizabeth, and the wise man Brian. Please end us out, good sir.
Well, we actually gave them a little bit of time tonight to set up. So what y'all need to do here in the Discord, you'll need to get off my lawn, kindly step off, but stick around, stay on the sidewalk, because the Pretard Cast, which I believe Miss Elizabeth will be part of, is coming up very shortly.
Bye, guys.
Laters.
All right. Well, okay, Roman, you're home. You're in charge of